We found this small sealed glass vial that had washed up on the beach in Fife, Scotland. Should I resist the urge to crack it open? It's completely sealed with a nub on top and a non-viscous orange liquid sealed inside it. It looks like it has been washed up on the beach. Any idea what this could be? It's an ampule from a British limpet mine delay fuse, used during World War II. So crazy that it probably drifted or floated around for so many years until it found you. The device is loaded with an ampule containing acetone to give the desired delay time. The color of the ampule defines the time that the fuse is activated. Red takes 6.5 hours, orange takes 9.5, yellow 20 hours, green 34 hours, blue 67, and violet takes 8.5 days. The ampule is loaded by removing the end cap, inserting the ampule, and replacing the end cap. When ready to initiate the device, remove the safety pin and screw the thumb screw in until the ampule breaks. The acetone soaks into the lint and begins to work on the cellulose disc, softening it. When the disc is softened enough, the striker under the load of its spring will pull through the disc and fly forward to hit the cap in the burster. What is this old family heirloom? It's about 25 centimeters tall. I have tried to reverse image search and it didn't come up with anything. My family lived in the Netherlands, so it was probably used there. I don't know much about this object except that it is very roughly 80 years old. I would love to find out more about it. This is an early battery-powered mining lamp, which would have been affixed to a mining cart or wagons. They were used in the 1950s in Germany, and likely Netherlands. The logo on the front of the lamp tells us that this particular one was manufactured by Grubenlampenwerke Friemann and Wolf in Zwickau, Germany. Here you can see an earlier petrol lamp with the company logo on it. I'm not sure what this is. It's made of wood and the top bar moves back and forth. I have 2 of these, stored in the basement by previous owners of a 1950s house. Photo searches have pulled up similar looking items, but not this item. The bar is prevented from falling out by a small eyelet loop on the bottom and the wooden peg on top. Does anyone know what it is? It's a 1970s to 80s mechanism for a homemade candy dispenser, popular in high school woodshop class. I made one in shop class in like junior high. You put glue in the open portion of a lid of a mason jar, fill the jar with gumballs, and screw it back into the lid. What is this wooden box I found in a garage shop today? It winds up, it's definitely antique, but I have no idea what it is. He collected antiques from World War I and II, if that helps. Does anyone know what this could be used for, or what it might be called? It's an early 20th century Victrola, but it's been converted into a trolling downrigger. Victrolas use a hand crank mechanism and a spring-driven motor to spin records. If you spin the spool like 10 to 20, maybe 30 turns, it should create some tension and start spinning the other way. It tries to spin like a record, which lifts the weight to cause it to bounce across the bottom, thus giggling the lures, which beats doing it so by hand. What is this wooden table with sides that open, found in my condo attic, likely from the previous owners? I bought the place too long ago to ask them. It seems old. It's pretty sturdy. All screws are flatheads, and there aren't any identifying marks for manufacturer. Google image search wasn't helpful, at least for me. Thank you so very much in advance for any and all help with this. It's a 1960s Danish-style folding record table. Here's another one listed on Etsy for $500. The ends are for the speakers. They fold up and down, making it easy to move and store. What are these stamps found in an old desk? We brought home an old roll-top desk to restore. It's in reasonable shape for having been in a garage for 30 plus years. As we were assessing it for repairs, we found little items left in the drawers and loads of bits and scraps that got jammed into crevices over the years. This is the most interesting, and I'm wondering about the significance of these stamps. Thanks all. These are sugar ration coupons from World War II era, issued by the US government and other allied governments to control the distribution of sugar and other scarce goods during wartime. This allowed civilians to purchase limited amounts of essential goods like sugar, meat, gasoline, and coffee during shortages caused by the war. Sugar was one of the first items rationed in the US, beginning in May 1942, due to disrupted import routes and the need to supply the military. Coupons were part of a larger ration book issued by the Office of Price Administration. You had to present both money and a valid coupon to purchase sugar. No coupon, no sugar. Sugar rationing lasted longer than many other items until 1947, 2 years after World War II ended. What is this item I found while cleaning my mom's basement? Around 11 by 6.3 by 7.7 inches, made entirely of metal, and it says Mooley Products on one side. Does anyone have a name or further information on the device? It's a mid-century Mooley salad maker that is missing the actual grater part and the handle. It's a manual kitchen tool designed for slicing, grating, and shredding vegetables, fruits, cheese, and other foods. It's often referred to as a Mooley grater or Mooley rotary slicer. Mooley is actually a brand name from the French company Moulinex, but it has become a generic term for this type of kitchen device. You turn a handle to rotate a blade inside. It's a simple, effective tool, especially popular before electric food processors became widespread. It was patented on October 31st, 1950 by Jean Mantelet in Bagnolet, France. What is this wooden mallet thing with a cutout found at an estate sale? Approximately 7 by 5.5 by 2.5 inches, and the brand says Cook's Tools and made in Taiwan. Any ideas? It's a bagel miter, designed to safely and evenly slice bagels in half. It typically holds the bagels securely in place and guides the knife, reducing the risk of cutting yourself. It does not have a well-documented invention date. However, its development likely coincided with the rise in bagel consumption during the mid-20th century. What is this wooden box with a handle and small openings at the bottom, found in an antique store in Finland? It's a sturdy wooden object with hand carvings along the sides. I have Googled antique wooden candle holders, but none had the handle above where the candle would sit. The box alone is 4 by 4 inches, and the handle stands about 8 inches tall. Any ideas? Please tell us down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.